Hello trips and welcome back to Herring's Rest. Today's some weathering. How I turned something that looked like this, pretty boring grey plastic wagon. Not particularly realistic looking, you know. But hey, there's plenty of potential to turn it in, turn it into something that looks a bit more like this. This is my first attempt at weathering, by the way. I've never done this before, so I think it turned out quite good, you know. It looks alright. I added some real coal into the loads. That was these Dapol wagons that I got 5 of for 50 quid. Came with a load, so I added some real coal. To do that, to do the weathering, you go and do this screw. Takes the whole wagon apart. It's just one screw that holds it all together. Goes up through the load. You get quite a good effect once it's been weathered. You know, that's pretty solid, you know. That's real coal I've added into the top of the plastic load that was there. Right, and how I done all this was I got some of this rusted, which is really good. It comes in 2 colours, this bright one, and there's a darker one, that's it there, the older rust. And it's got like grains of sand or something in this stuff. It's textured. That's some sleeper grime. That's some rail match, some Rainbow Railways frame dirt. The sleeper grime is rail match. That's just a bottle of PVA at your local pound shop. These are the wagons that are under the process of getting done. I'm going to make some coal loads for these as well. That's tyre weights that's in them, well, wheel balancing weights. So in them because they're kits. And that's an old Hornby one that I've done, which is still to get the coal added to the foam that I've added into the load bay, inside it. Painted black, so you don't see it you don't see the foam through the coal. If there's any spaces in the coal, you just sprinkle it on. Dab some PVA glue on it, sprinkle the coal on. That's it. And to apply your rust, you just get an old brush like this and you stipple it on. Just dot it about kind of randomly. Leave it to dry. And then what you do is, you do the next one. Do the same one up. Your frame dirt or whatever, you brush up and down the way to make it look like rain or whatever, because stuff runs down the way because of gravity. Do the framework across the way. And that fills in all the cracks and that, innit? And that's what you get. I think that looks pretty good. Excuse the light shining on it, but it's pretty dark in here. But I think it turned out quite well, that one. They all look completely different because it's really random. So a wee close up on that, looks quite good. What else did I do this week? Well, I put some dried tea leaves under my trees to make it look like, forest floor kind of idea. Some more in there. There's more trees to be added to all this, by the way, as you know. I think it looks quite good. And also, I got some people off eBay and they were absolutely terrible, but there was one that really stood out and it was her. I think she looks a bit like a zombie ghost, so I've stuck her up there. I'm not going to paint her, I'm just going to leave her white like that. That's my X-rated bushes that I made last week. If you remember last week's video, got age restricted because YouTube are like that. There's some running shots of these wagons going by that I've done. These are the Dapol ones again. The brake vans, everything else will all get weathered eventually. But I think for my first attempt at weathering, it's turned out pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it all. I'd encourage anybody to have a go at it. Yeah. That rusted stuff, it's brilliant. It's so easy to use. It doesn't take long to dry. It's really good stuff. You see that's a J15 pulling them round. Just going to come out here. I'll leave you with some running shots of this. It's a J15 with the weathered Dapol coal trucks, all 5 of them. Took me a couple of hours to do a lot. it's turned out pretty good. For an hour's worth of work, a couple of hours worth of work, it's brilliant, you know. On the other line, that's an old Hornby Ringfield Tender Drive Britannia, pulling some Hornby Texaco wagons and a couple of Hornby Blue Circle cement wagons. I picked one of them up actually at the weekend for £2. I'm going to weather them up now, hopefully they'll look quite good as well. But I say guys, like and subscribe please. I've got 54 subscribers now, so I'm doing not too bad. That footbridge, I'm going to put some that frame dirt on that to try and dull it down a bit, because it still looks a bit garish to me. It doesn't look, it just doesn't seem to match, you know what I mean? It's kind of, there's a lot of different colours all blotched on. So if I put the frame dirt on, it'll kind of blend it in a bit, especially in the inside, because the inside's still bright grey. Halford's primer grey, to be precise. Alright guys, I'll leave you with a couple of more running shots and then that's me. And I'll see you all next time, and enjoy your modelling trips. Speak to you after. Bye.